As the Federal Executive Council has approved the 2026-2028 Medium-Term Expenditure Framework, MTEF, and Fiscal Strategy proposals preparatory to the 2026 budget presentation to the National Assembly. It was at the Federal Executive Council meeting this Wednesday where President Bola Tinubu also directed ministries, departments and agencies to prioritize growth-enhancing projects in their capital expenditure. State House correspondent Musbao Dan Wahab has all the details of the meeting.
Year 2025 is winding down, and preparation for 2026 fiscal year dominated deliberations here at the meeting of the Federal Executive Council. Central to other considerations is the proposal of the Ministry of Budget and Economic Planning on the 2026-2028 Medium-Term Expenditure Framework, MTEF, and Fiscal Strategy Paper.
Medium-term
Information and National Orientation Minister Mohammed Idris moderated the briefing session afterwards as breakdown of the MTEF came through. The key players take the key parameters a notch higher to, for the first time, include a target oil production and benchmark for the production. For 2026, the oil price benchmark is $64.85 per barrel. The target oil production is put at 2.06 million barrels per day, while the benchmark oil production is 1.84 million barrels per day. The exchange rate proposal is $1,512, and the GDP growth rate is expected at 4.68%. Total budget for the coming fiscal year is 54.46 trillion naira, with a budget deficit of 20.13 trillion naira.
The Federation revenue is estimated at 50.74 trillion. This is the revenue that is shared by the three tiers of government, whereas based on that, the distribution among the tiers of government, that the federal government is projected to receive 22.6 trillion from the federation account, while the state and local government are expected to receive 16.3 trillion and 11.85 trillion respectively for the local governments. Accordingly, the total federal government of Nigeria revenue from all sources is projected at 34.33 trillion, inclusive of 4.98 returned by government-owned enterprises. And this figure is lower by 6.55 trillion, or 16% lower than that of the 2025 budget estimate.
In other matters, the Council called for vigilance to tighten up against revenue losses while urging the subnationals to invest more in security.
There should be increased federation vigilance to eliminate revenue loss from illegal activities in the oil and gas sectors as well as critical mineral sectors.
Meanwhile, the Council approved an Islamic Development Bank support of $50 million in favor of Yobe State, as well as a $1 million African Development Bank investment loan to support young entrepreneurs in SMEs.
Support of various kinds under that AFDB program, and we all know what that means in terms of being able to support and help and assist and encourage young entrepreneurs at the lower levels.
All ministries to meet quarterly with the Ministry of Finance, the Coordinating Minister of the Economy, and the Economic Management team, so that they can continue to prioritize projects, especially in view of the performance of the budget itself. There was also a decision taken by the Federal Executive Council to establish service centers for agricultural mechanization in the 6 geopolitical zones. This indeed will help to support and boost agricultural mechanization that will in turn also improve all year round farming across communities in Nigeria.
Remaining silence.
The council honored a former Minister of Foreign Affairs, Joy Ogu, who passed away recently. She served between 2006 and 2007.